Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to the Discrete Mathematics lecture series. This is the third lecture and in this lecture I'll be teaching you the basic concepts, the basic operation of Boolean algebra and various logic gates. The basic operations used in the Boolean algebra are logical addition, logical multiplication and complementation. These basic operations are called logic operations. Boolean, that means 1 and 0, do not represent actual numbers. They are just binary numbers. In the digital logic field, several terms are used in the place of 0 and 1. For example, if you want to say 0, you can also mention, or you can also replace the 0 by saying false. 0 also means off, low, open or no. So these are the terms using which you can represent a logical 0. In the same way, if you want to represent logic 1, you can simply say a true value, on, high, closed or yes. Let's see what a logical addition is, or it is also called OR operation. So, for example, suppose you are writing a program and you have written two conditions, condition 1 or condition 2. So, your loop or the next statement will only execute if any of the condition is true. Either the condition 1 is true or condition 2 is true. If either of the condition is true, then the next statement will get executed. That means when either of the inputs or either of the conditions is 1, then the output will be 1. Let's see in the truth table. If the given input is 0, 0, the output will be 0 as both the condition are false. If the given input is 1, 0, means one condition is true and another condition is false, then the output will be 1, because the condition says or, either this is true or this is true, then your answer will be true. In the same way, in this, one condition is false and one condition is true, then your answer will be true. And in this case, when both the conditions are true, then also the answer will be true. You can simply remember the logical addition or OR operation truth table by this simple statement. If either of the input is high, then your output will be high. When both the inputs are low, then only the output is low. The logical addition is also denoted by a plus sign, or it is also called a OR. If we write C is equal to A plus B, one can determine C by listing all the possible combinations for A and B in a tabular form, which is known as truth table of the logical addition, as mentioned here in this truth table. So, as it is represented by a OR, it is also represented as a union operator. See, it is apparent from the truth table that except for the case where A is equal to B is equal to 1, when the both inputs are high, the logical operation is the same as any ordinary addition operation. The symbol plus therefore does not have the normal meaning. It is not just a normal addition, but it is a logical addition, and it is also referred as OR operation. The equation A plus B is equal to C can be read as A or B equal to C. This concept can be extended to any number of variables. To avoid ambiguity, a number of other symbols have been recommended. For example, you can simply write A union B. So it simply means that A plus B, or A or B. So any of the symbol is given, you can simply write the truth table of the OR operation. Next is logical multiplication or AND operation. It is also denoted by integration sign. So once again I will use the programming example. Let's assume in a program there are two conditions, condition 1 and condition 2. So your program says when condition 1 and condition 2 is true, then only the next statement will execute. In this case, it is required that both the conditions are true, then only the next statement will get executed. If either of the condition is false, then the next statement will not be executed. In the simple words, if both the inputs are high, then only your answer will be high. If either of the input is low, then your answer will be low. Just go and see the truth table. For 0 0, for both the lows, the answer is low. For one low and one high, the answer is still low. One high, one low, answer is still low. When both the conditions are true, or both the conditions are high, or both the inputs are 1, then only you will get a 1. So you can simply remember this using a AND and OR that you use in any program. So let's see how it works. So it is basically a multiplication operator, where logical multiplication is denoted by AND or a dot sign. If we write C is equal to A dot B, it simply means that C is equal to A logical multiplies B. We can determine C by listing all the possible combinations of A and B. The truth table for logical multiplication of two numbers or two variables is this. We can simply say that if you simply perform A intersection B, it is equal to the AND operator. So AND operator is either an AND operator, a product operator, or multiplication operator, or it is simply a intersection B. The next is complementation. Complement simply means 0 complement is 1 and 1's complement is 0. You just simply apply a bar or a complement sign. In a Boolean algebra, an operation called complementation, if used for which symbol is bar or this dash, and this can be denoted as 0 complement is equal to 1 and 1's complement is 0. Here A complement means the complement of A and read as a not A. It is also simply putting a not gate over any symbol, then it will give the complement of that number. It is opposite of logic value of A. Suppose the logic value of A is 0, then A complement will be 1. And in the same way, if the logic value of A is 1, the A complement will be 0. The term or terms over which a bar is placed are said to be negate, and the process of complementing is called negation. This table specifies the output of a complement operation, where when the input is 1, the output is 0, and when the input is 0, the output is 1. Now let's start the logic gates. So what are the logic gates and why they are called logic gates? In computer science, at the hardware level involves designing devices to produce appropriate output from the given input. A logic gate is an electronic circuit that operates on one or more input signals to provide an output signal. So basically a gate is used to produce an output signal when the input signal is given. Gates are digital circuits and often called logic circuits. Gates are represented by symbols. The line generating the symbol from left are inputs, and the line that are in the right hand side are the output. Placing a small circle on the input or the output means that we are complementing the signal. First of all, we will study OR gate. So what is OR gate, what is the truth table of OR gate, and what is the symbol of OR gate? That I have just told you that you can also write OR as A plus B or A or B. So basically the OR gate is an electronic device which receives two or more inputs and produces an output equal to the or sum of the inputs. In the symbol for two input OR gate and its truth table is shown in the following figure. An input signal applied to the gate has only two stable states, either 0 or 1, and output is high if at least one of the input is high. The output is 0 when both the input is 0. So this is the symbol for a OR gate. This is the symbol of a OR gate, and in this logic gate we are providing two input value A and B. The output will produce the logical addition on these two, means the output will be A plus B, and the truth table is if this A is 0 and this B is 0, the output will be 0, and in all the other cases if either of this is 1 or both the inputs is 1, the output is 1. So this is the truth table and this is the logic gate. Okay. Next is the same idea can be implemented for the elements exceeding 2. A 3 input OR gate and its truth table is in this the following figure. This is the logic gate, logical OR gate, and there are 3 inputs and the output will be A plus B plus C. And if you see the truth table, here the combinations are 0 0 0, 0 0 1, 0 1 0, 0 1 1, 1 0 0, 1 0 1, 1 1 0 and 1 1 1. So the simple way of writing the truth table is when any of the input is 1 high, then your output will be high, else your output will be low. So this is also very important. Next is AND gate. What is AND? Means multiplication. Okay, let's see how we represent a AND gate. It is possible to construct each electronic device called an AND gate which works in a similar way as OR gate, except that the output only takes the value 1 when both the inputs are 1. As I have already told you that when both the conditions are true, then only your output will be a true value, otherwise in all the cases it will be a 0. The output is equal to the AND product of the logic input. The symbol of the gate is shown in this figure. This is basically represented as simple this sign. You can simply write this like this. Okay. Okay, let's say that. What is the truth table for this? So this is the truth table. When both the input are high, then only your output is high, and in all the other cases your output is 0. What is a NOT gate? A NOT gate is basically a complement gate. It just complement whatever is input, whatever is the input, it will become the complement of that. A NOT gate has only one input and one output. It is also called an inverter because it basically convert a high to low and low to high. Its output is the complement of the input. The symbol of the gate is shown in the following figure, and the truth table is also shown in the following figure. Suppose this is A input and I have simply put a NOT gate here, and this will produce a complement. Means if you are giving 0, this will be 1, and if you are giving 1, and this will be 0. That is why it is called a inverter. What is a NOR gate? So basically it is a combination of NOT and OR. Your truth table will be complemented. Whatever was your truth table for OR gate, it will get complemented. Let's see. This gate is logically equivalent to a NOT gate with a OR gate. When you combine a NOT with a OR, it is called a NOR gate. The NOR function is the complementation of OR function. It is represented by the symbol shown in the figure. So basically this is a OR gate, and you have applied and this will give you A plus B, and you have just applied a complement, means A plus B is complement, yani this will give the truth table's complement. Whatever the input is, this is the input. Whatever the output for the OR gate, the output will get converted or complemented. So 0 become 1 and 1 become 0. You can check with the previous truth table of the OR gate. The symbol of NOR gate is simply a OR gate and a circle in the front of a OR gate. What is a NAND gate? In the same way, when AND is combined to a negation, it give you a NAND gate, and in this case also your output is complemented. Your AND gate output is complemented. And how it is produced? This gate is logically equivalent to a NOT gate in series with a AND gate as shown is in the following figure. So this is a AND operation, A into B, and you just put a NOT in front of that, then it will become A dot B's complement. And what will this give you? This will simply produce the complement of whatever the truth table of AND was. Next is exclusive OR gate. The full name of OR gate is the inclusive OR gate. The exclusive OR gate is different. It gives an output of 1 when either but not both the inputs are 1. In Boolean algebra, the sign, this sign stand for XOR operation. The truth table for the given gate is following. So simply, when you can see when both the input are 0, then you will get a 0. When both the input are 1, you will get a 0. When only one input is true, then only you will get a true value. Okay. So this is the symbol. This is how it is represented. Choosing this truth table, the disjunctive normal form is written as f is equal to A dot B's complement plus A's complement B, and this will give you this. This is a sign of symmetric difference. The logic circuit of XOR operation can be obtained by interconnecting gates, which has been shown in this section. And what is the exclusive NOR or XNOR gate? So XNOR gate is equivalent to an exclusive OR gate followed by a inverter. When you put a negation on the exclusive OR or XOR gate, it will become XNOR gate. The output is 1 only when both the inputs are 0 or 1. So this is basically the opposite of the above truth table. In the above or in the case of XOR, simple XOR, when both the inputs are 0 or both the inputs are 1, you get a 0, and in this case this is the complement. I mean, when both are 0, you'll get a 1, both are 1, you'll get a 1, and then in all the other cases you'll get a 0. So how it works? This is the logical diagram. This is your XOR, and this is the negation sign, and this will become this. Now quickly revise the entire lecture and let's see all the symbols. So first of all, you know what is a AND gate. This is the symbol of a AND gate, and this is the truth table. AND means either of the inputs is false, then you will get a false. Either of the input is true, then when both the inputs are true, then only you will get a true. AND means both the condition has to be true. OR means any of the condition could be true, then your answer will be true. Means any value is 1, then you will get a 1. This is the OR gate symbol. What is a NOR or a inverter? It is simply the complement. If you give 0, you will get a 1. If you give 1, you will get a 0. What is NAND gate? It is a combination of AND and NOT. So simply the AND truth table is complemented for the same values. NOR gate is a combination of NOT and OR gate. So simply the OR truth table is complemented. XOR gate is exclusive OR gate. In this case, when both the inputs are 0, you will get a 0. When both the inputs are 1, you will get a 1. When either of the input is 1 or 0, then only you will get a 1. XNOR gate is similar to XOR complement. So simply this truth table is complemented, and this is called XNOR gate. That's all in the today's lecture. Thank you so much.